Hey guys, it's Miss Madia here. I wanted to walk you through the activity called Research Introduction. So when you click on the Research Introduction activity, this is what you see. So two things I wanted to point out. This little pencil drop-down menu, if you click it, then you get some information about the actual assignment. So you will see teacher comments. Before beginning the research process, you must first break down the prompt and identify a topic for research. Use the research introduction document to guide you through this process. You may also view the video tutorial for assistance, which is what you're watching now. To access the research introduction document, follow the steps below. So you can get to this document a few ways. You'll see that I'll have it linked here and also here. Or if you wanted to, you could pull the attachment down this way. I'm going to go ahead and click the blue link. So when I click it, you'll notice down here it goes to a Word document. So I'm going to open up that Word document. And then once I complete it, I'm going to save it. And I would probably save it, I would change it to my desktop. And I would rename it maybe Completed Prompt and Topic. I would save it and then I would go back and upload it through the Dropbox that way. But before we go any further, I wanted to walk you through the actual assignment. So this is something that I usually call attacking the prompt or breaking down the prompt. So in order to effectively write our research paper, or really any paper for that purpose, you have to understand the prompt. So a good way to do that is to break it down. And you can break it down by looking at directional verbs, skills and concepts, and then other key details. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the process. You'll notice up here in blue, this is your actual research prompt. So it says, based on your research, identify and analyze a human rights issue in your novel and show how it relates to issues and affects people within the United States and one other country. So that is a pretty elaborate research prompt. So I thought that we would be most successful by breaking it down before we begin. So you'll notice down here you have a chart. And I've given you the directional verbs. So identify is a directional verb. It tells you to do something. It gives you a direction. Analyze and then show. So what you'll do is kind of go across. So for identify, what am I actually identifying? So if I come back up here, I see identify, and it tells me a human rights issue in your novel. So I'm going to put a human rights issue. For other key details, like anything else we should note about that human rights issue, well, I think it's important to note that it comes from the novel, and it relates to issues and affects people within the U.S. and another country. So that's all you're really doing is kind of going through and breaking it down based on those directional verbs. And then afterwards, I ask you to rewrite the prompt in your own words. And that's just for you to kind of break apart the prompt and then piece it back together in whichever way makes sense to you. And then step 2 was just to identify the topic for research. It does have to be a human rights issue within your novel, which is Ender's Game. But you have some freedom and some flexibility to choose a specific human rights issue. So you're just going to fill in this statement. The human rights issue that I have chosen to research is, you'll go ahead and put your topic here, and then you'll give me your explanation, because. And you'll just give me a brief little explanation as to why you chose that for your topic. All right, guys, good luck. If you have any questions, you can give me a call through my number or send me a message through Genius, and y'all have a great night.